My name is Jadwiga and I welcome you to my fairy tale channel. Today I'm going to tell two little fairy tales. I don't really know where they come from because I received them from Katja Breitling, a wonderful fairy tale teller from Lüneburg. So the first story is about an old woman. It's called The Old Woman and the Beans. Once upon a time, there was an old woman who every morning when she got up, put an apron around her body and took a handful of beans, put them into the right pocket of her apron, and then went into the day. And whenever something happy, something beautiful, something that made her smile came towards her, she took one bean out of the right pocket and put it over into her left pocket. So this could be maybe somebody who smiled at her, a bird singing in the tree, the sun shining right into her face, whatever made her happy, she gave a bean into her left pocket. And at night before she went to bed, she took the beans out of the left pocket and taking every single one of them, remembering the moment that had brought her happiness that day. And so she enjoyed it twice because she remembered very well what had made her happy that day. And I think this is a beautiful and wise old woman. The other story is called The Lindentree. Once upon a time, there was a young girl who lived in a little village. And since she was very, very beautiful, no wonder a young man out of that village fell in love with her. And she liked him too. So they often met under the linden tree in that village. One day, it happened that the prince came through that village, saw the young girl, and immediately fell in love with her and wanted to marry her. Whew. Now, this was a decision. And the young girl wasn't sure whether she should marry the young man or the prince. So she said, I want a gift from you. I want an original, unique gift, and it has to come from your heart. Now the prince, of course, he ordered a beautiful, very precious necklace with precious stones and gold, and it looked really amazing. And the young man, he was desperate. He was sad. He climbed up that linden tree and sitting up there, he said, what can I give her? What gift can I make her in competition with the prince? I have nothing. I have no money. I cannot buy precious necklaces or rings or whatever. I cannot. And sitting up there in the tree, being so sad, he started plucking the leaves of the tree. Every single one he plucked and plucked and plucked. And in the early morning, he had plucked all of the leaves of that tree. He went down and fell asleep right under the tree. The next morning, the young girl came, saw him sleeping there, and then she looked up the tree and started laughing, because what had he done? He had plucked every single leaf into a heart shape. This was a heart tree. And now she knew whom she had to get married. She was so happy, and this was a gift from his heart, really, even though he had not realized it. And since that time, the linden tree is the symbol for people in love. I am pretty impressed by this young girl because imagine what a future she could have had. What a life, living in a castle, wearing the most beautiful dresses, never having to work, having balls and feasts and any kind of amusement and entertainment, and being rich as rich can be. And on the other hand, the young man. But she let her heart decide. And I am sure this was the right decision. She was very wise. And yeah, wise. Okay, bye.